What's up, Warrior Babes? Hi, everyone. Nikki here, and we are live for our Warrior Babe Wednesday Q&A time together. So stoked to be here with you all. I love hanging out with you guys on Wednesdays. So as you guys start to join, make sure you say, hey, what's up? Let me know that you guys are all tuning in. And as you guys leave those comments underneath the thread, the more that are underneath of there, the more that's going to stay to the top of this Facebook group. So all of the other babes can get a chance to watch this Q&A if they can't tune in live. If you guys are tuning in at a later date after this has been live, then give me the hashtag replay and leave all of your questions. If this is after I'm done being live, leave all of your questions inside of the thread here at the bottom so that Kate and I can come back in and we can answer everybody's questions. All right, guys. Hi, everyone. What's up? As you guys are tuning in, say hey and let me know that you guys are here watching live, okay? We'll get started in just a few minutes. I see everybody starting to join now. What's up, babes? As you guys are joining, say hi. Make sure you tell me that you guys are here. And if you guys are catching in at a later date, give me the hashtag replay. But as we leave more comments beneath this thread, the more that it'll stay to the top of the Facebook group so all the other babes can see it. What's up, Randy? What's up, Heather? Hi, everyone. Yay! It's Warrior Babe Wednesday. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. So if you guys have any questions about anything, you guys can start leaving the questions below in this thread. Hi, Bobby. Hey, newbie, so excited. Yay, awesome. What's up, Nikki? What's up, Lisa? Hey, guys. All right, so if you guys have any questions, leave them below this thread. We're going to get started in just a few seconds. If you guys are new to Warrior Babe, welcome. I am so excited for you guys to be here, so excited for your journey, and cannot wait to see that after selfie that you guys are all working towards. Can't wait to see all your transformations. I see so much success stories inside this group already, and it's freaking amazeballs. You guys are kicking ass, and I'm so excited for all the new babes that are here who can join in on this energy and use these tools to get to the goals that everybody has that they want to achieve. It's so freaking exciting. Anybody that's new, we do these live Q&As every single Wednesday at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, PM sharp. I am here live right at 6:30, so make sure that you guys set your alarms. You look at this vein that is bulging out of my neck. I can't help but look at that thing. That thing sucker's huge. Anyway, if you guys, make sure you guys mark in your calendars that this is starting at 6:30. Set your alarms on your phone. Do it for 5 minutes earlier so you guys can make sure that you guys get here and you can watch this whole live. A lot of you babes watch it on your way to the gym and you get amped up and excited. That's so freaking awesome. So make sure you guys do that. You're always here. This is the best time to get all of your questions answered directly from me and get any clarity that you need moving forward along your journey. That is what I'm here for. I want everybody to have freaking success. And that's why these Q&A calls are here to give you that clarity moving forward. Guys, if you guys are new too as well, we do rally calls every single Saturday at 11 a.m. And those, I just missed one this weekend because I was away, but those rally calls are so freaking valuable. If you guys haven't listened to any, they're inside of the application. You can get yourself caught up on them. There's a lot of valuable freaking content in those, and what they're meant for is to give you some radical motivation to set yourself and your week up for the success moving forward. That's why they're on Saturdays, to start your new week up for success and to keep you flowing, to keep you moving. All right. So we talked about the Q&As every single Wednesday, and then every Saturday are the rally calls. Guys, I've seen a lot of common questions inside of this group. So I want to talk about these common questions really quick before we dive into the Q&A together. Guys, make sure that you are going through all of what the app has to offer. Like, don't just click through and find those macros and how to figure out your macros. Click through the application, listen to the videos, read through all of my content, because if you have questions about anything, I guarantee you that majority of your questions are inside of there. Like, I'm seeing a lot of common questions in the thread of the Facebook group that are easily inside the app. And us babes, that are here and have been, our veteran babes, are just going to tell you to go inside the app and find those answers to your questions so that you can learn this material too. So make sure you're taking full advantage of the tools inside the application. If you can't, above in this description is if your questions are not being answered inside the app, I've built an entire resource page, WarriorBabe.helpscoutdocs.com, and you can go there and you can find the most frequently asked questions that other babes have answered. I'm always constantly like adding to this. So you guys can go there to get your questions answered too as well. And then majority of you guys know about Kate. And Kate Holly, I'm sure you've seen her name pop up. She's our community manager. She's been a Warrior Babe for almost 3 years now, completely changed her body composition, and she wants the same success for you guys too as well. So she's always in here answering your questions. If you guys see Kate Holly's name, she is the community manager there to help you guys out. All right? And if there's any specific questions, you can always tag me and you can tag Kate. Now, a couple updates. Guys, this is so freaking exciting. So the first update is, you guys know from last Q&A that I rebuilt the entire blast off system with emails and new videos, and there's now 14 days worth of blast off emails. Guys, I can't stress how important these blast off videos and tasks and emails and everything about them are to the part of your journey. These are meant to set you up for long-term success, meaning you go through these 14 days. I give you one task to complete for each of these 14 days that are going to set you up for success and not make you feel overwhelmed. If I see comments inside the group saying that I'm overwhelmed, I'm going to push you to those blast off. Kate's going to push you to this blast off just to complete one task per day so that you set yourself up for long-term success. There's some valuable freaking content in there. A lot of mindset stuff that is so freaking important for you to get that right on your journey moving forward. Then we dive into macros one day at a time. Then we dive into workouts one day at a time. So super important. Now, inside of the Facebook group, Kate has now put every single one of the blast off emails. And what's so freaking cool is that if you guys go into the Facebook group, click on the learning tab right there. You see that I'm going to miss it. That learning tab. Now you can literally go through each day and you can watch yourself track yourself. Like you're going to hit done after day 1, done after day 2, after you watch them go through this stuff, and you can watch yourself completing it. So all of the other babes, maybe the veterans in here, you guys can watch every single one of these videos now. How freaking awesome is that? Don't not do this. Like after I get off of this call, go and complete like at least day 1 and day 2. All right, babes, and download and complete the task. So freaking important. Can't stress that enough. The second thing is, okay, I see everybody is joining, and I see a couple of questions, but really quick, I have to talk about the second update because you guys are going to be like, what? But hi everyone, hi everybody that's joining. Okay, so this second update, you guys, I'm pretty sure that there were some people watching me do this, but inside the macro calculator, I have updated and completely improved our macro calculator specifically to your own unique body type. So there was a lot of babes talking about like my meso, my ecto, my endomorph. Like each one of you guys, I stress this all of the time. Each one of you guys are so unique and so different. So I've updated these calculators to match your specific body type, and you can plug in your numbers and find your specific body type macronutrient numbers that you need to be applying. Now, if you've been using the macro calculator from before and your macro numbers are going to be a little bit different, then just apply the strategy that I teach inside of the module to work yourself up to the macro numbers that you should be using. Guys, this is going to make a drastic difference for anybody who has felt shaky, anybody who's felt like maybe their progress isn't moving along all the way. This is a freaking game changer right now, like an absolute game changer. So after this, make sure you go in, you check out those new calculators, and if you guys don't know like what body type you are, you guys can click the link above, the WarriorBabe.helpscoutdocs.com, and in each one of the calculators, there's 3 different ones. In each one of them is a picture of the body type and a description of the body type. Now you match yourself up to that picture, compare it to your own body, and read the description below to figure out what body type you specifically are. This is an absolute freaking game changer. I can't stress that enough. All right, so let's dive into this Q&A time. Okay, so hey, what's up, everyone? All right, Bobby, do you recommend switching to MyFitnessPal, or can I use any app? I've been using Lose It for about 2 years. Whatever you are super comfortable with, I don't care. You can use My Macros Plus, you can use MyFitnessPal, you can use Lose It, whatever, as long as you are plugging in your own macronutrient numbers that you've gotten with WarriorBabe. Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's right, Heather. That's nurse new scoping. Oh yeah, I look at everybody's baby. I call it nurse porn. When I know that I can stick like a 20 gauge needle in them. Anyway, okay, Lisa, how do you get the app? So Lisa, after you signed up to WarriorBabe, there were 4 specific steps that you should have completed. There was a whole thank you video, welcome video, so super excited. Below that was step 1, then that takes you to step 2, step 3, getting your unique access. If you did not do those steps, I also sent you an email afterwards that gave you, it's like you can subject line, welcome to WarriorBabe Revolution. And inside that email is your own unique access link. If you did not do the steps, if you did not get that email, then Lisa, email support at WarriorBabeBlueprint.com. They will confirm your account and they will send you the link for you to get the application. What's up, Heather? All right, Nikki, how are greens a free food? The fiber content after subtracted still has carbs left over. On your veggie cheat sheet, it shows it all broken down, but there are still more carbs than fiber. Do we just say screw it and don't count it? So there's some vegetables that do have some carbs in it. If it's like 2 grams, whatever. If it's like 3 grams, whatever. But if it's like 6 or 7 or 8, then plug that in. Make in the top menu of MyFitnessPal, I know you can add in your own foods. And if it's something that you constantly eat, or you can do like a quick add, just do like broccoli, 8 grams of carbs, so that it's tracked inside of there. Caro, yay, first live Q&A, woohoo! All right, Linda, where is the macro calculator? If you go to the inside of your application, you click on the macro mastery section. And guys, too, WarriorBabe.helpscouts.com, helpscoutdocs.com, in the link in the description, if you go to that, you click on nutrition, you click on the how do I get my macro calculator, there's an entire article there to help you open up the calculator. It is inside the macro mastery portion, second video, and then the links are below the video to access the calculators. Natalie, I'm needing help with determining simple versus complex carb. I've seen posts with foods with ingredients that are considered complex, but I've seen others saying that there's considered. I know there are lists, but there are a lot of different foods not on the list. I'm trying to figure out exactly how to determine if they're complex. Simple. Natalie, follow that, the list that's already made inside of the macro mastery, right? You're saying there's a bunch of different stuff on there. Now, the main difference between the two is wheat-based and white-based, like flour-based. That's the main difference. If you see in the ingredients that there's wheat and it's wheat-based and there's more fiber and stuff in it, that's more of a complex. If you see that's more white and floury based, that's more of a complex. Bobby, thanks. I got hung up on simple details. Oh, no worries. We always seem to overcomplicate everything. Just always super simple. Just make sure the macros are the same, Bobby. Jana, is there a different workout when you sign up for the blueprint? So the difference between the blueprint is you guys will have the app. You're going to have the application always. With the blueprint, I teach you how to build your own specific workout program. You're always going to have the Revolution workouts, but the blueprint teaches you how to do it. So say specifically, Jana, you want to work on your shoulders, or you want to work on your legs, on building them. You can specifically do that with all of the tools that I give you to build your own workouts inside of the blueprint. All right. On non-workout days, I know to reduce carb intake by 25 grams, but should I avoid simple sugars altogether on those days and stay only with complex carbs? That's a good question, Crystal. Excuse me. You guys just heard me burp out loud. Excuse me, I'm drinking a carbonated, one of my favorites, by the way. If nobody has ever tried sparkling ice, this is thebomb.com. I highly recommend that you try it. So going back to Crystal, so you can have the simple sugars or simple carbs on your non-workout days. What I recommend, and I say this inside the Macro Mastery training course, is that you add it with a fat, right? So reason being is when you have a fat and a simple carb, your body's going to start working to digest that fat first, because fats take twice as long to digest, right? They're 9 calories per gram, whereas carbs and protein are 4 calories per gram. So you can have simple sugars and simple carbs, have it like do some rice cakes with some peanut butter, okay? Those are delicious, by the way. You can keep it all simple carbs if you want to, but trick is to add fats with simple carbs on those days. Okay, Randy, can we carb cycle and still get the total macros in a week versus a day? So secretly, you guys carb cycle. Whether you guys know it or not, you guys carb cycle with WarriorBabes because you guys are doing refeeds or cheat meals, right? So you're eating your normal calories during a day, which is AKA you're in a deficit. But then when you have a cheat meal and you go and you have a refeed and you have a bigger meal, you're technically carb cycling, because all of those bigger meals and all those cheat meals, what are they made of? Lots of carbs. So technically that is carb cycling, and that's what you're doing with WarriorBabe. All right. Hey, new gal here. What's up? I don't want to butcher your name. That is such a cool name, Tinsley. That is so freaking pretty. Okay, so super scared of carbs. Carbs are your best friend, woman. No, but okay, I get it, right? Everything out there has made us women fear carbs. And I got an instant, this is kind of going off topic, but I got a DM or something was on Instagram on my stuff the other day and was like, well, somebody told me that I was just going to gain weight eating carbs. So I'm only eating 20 grams. And I was like, oh my God, women need some help. So carbs are your best friend. You guys, and listen to my content inside of the Macro Mastery. Your whole mindset is going to change around once you understand why you need carbs with this specific lifestyle that you are living with WarriorBabe. Okay, first off, macro cal is taking me up to 130, but I'm about 50 now. Increase, Tinsley, go inside of the Macro Mastery, listen to the second video. I teach you exactly how to adjust. AKA, if you're coming off of 50 grams, I tell you exactly what to do. I tell you how much to add and when to add the next round to get up to those 130. You're on the right track, exactly what you said. But you definitely don't want to jump straight up to 130 grams. You're going to turn your body into a fat magnet, and in 3 weeks, you're going to be like, what the fuck? So go into the Macro Mastery video, listen to the second one, and you'll know exactly what to do once you go through it. Kate, do not fear the carbs. Do not fear the carbs, babes. I know it may take some mental reframing. Go listen to the blast off sequence. I'm going to teach you guys how to reframe your mind around this kind of stuff, how to welcome the food in. What isn't getting you results now obviously needs to be changed. That's more food. As you start changing your body composition and you start putting on more muscle, you're going to be eating way more food. Okay, when I first started my journey, I was only eating probably about like 1,400 calories. I'm eating now well over 2,200 to 2,300 calories, even more than that. So, and I'm maintaining right now, right? So, got to get that mental, like, whatever it is, scarcity, whatever triggers you're getting, whatever the fitness industry is telling you, squash that shit. Listen to me. Listen to everything inside of WarriorBabe. I'm not going to lead you in the wrong direction. Okay. Nikki, for your new macro calculator, if you're not an ectomorph, how do I change that? Okay, good question, Nikki. So, guys, at the bottom of those, let me just bring it up on my phone. I know I have it up because I was just creating the Help Scout doc for you guys. So, when you're inside of the calculator, you see at the bottom, ecto, you can slide, whoops. Okay, slide to the right or whatever it is. Anyway, just slide the bottom thing there, okay? You're clicking on ecto, meso, whole new screen. Slide to the other side, endo, endo. Got it? There you go, babes. And anybody who asks this inside the Facebook group, give them this link, go to the nutrition, and they're gonna find a whole document that helps them learn how to scroll at the bottom of the screen, even on desktop too as well. Yay, awesome. Okay, Crystal, Nikki, what do you think of it? Let me know too. What do you think of the new calculators? Yay! Okay, Crystal, how often should I drink the glutamine? It says 3 times a day. Is that right? Where does it say that? If it's on the container that you have, then every glutamine powder may be different. The one that I use, I just drink it immediately after my workout. So you can drink it in the morning, you can drink it after your workout, and you can drink it at night. All it is, which is it's an amazing thing, it's a recovery tool. So you can drink it really as per described what that says, morning, after your workout, and at nighttime. All right, I'm all caught up. Guys, again, the best freaking drink in the entire world. You guys have some cravings. I'm sure you guys, maybe you haven't heard my story before. I lived off of candy. Lived off of it. Literally breakfast, snacks, lunch, and dinner. I had nerd ropes. I was eating Swedish fish and Sour Patch Kids. I was never a chocolate person. But these, if you have any cravings, sparkling ice, they're all natural flavors. Sparkling water. Game changer. They're so tasty. And because of the carbonation, they make you feel so full. All right. Maria, Nikki, I've hit a plateau. I haven't lost any weight and stopped losing inches, and I want to lean out. I'm at a high body fat percentage. So Maria, if you are, wait. Okay, so sorry, I just saw your second comment. Maria, this is a great time for you to go into the macro calculator that I just built out, a whole new one, new and improved, specifically designed for you and your body type. Go inside of there, recalculate your numbers, and work your way up to anything that you need to get up to, like how I talk about in the macro mastery. Like say you're at 140 and maybe this new macro calculator says that you're 170. Work your way up slowly to that. Guarantee something is going to change. Bobby, do you still enter food daily or now just naturally no? So good question. I still enter food daily, but there are days where and this is the fabulous aspect of macros, where I can look at a food, or I can order off of, say, like California tortilla or Chipotle, and I can say I know how much is of each macronutrient. It's so freaking amazing. Once you go through the whole macro lifestyle, and after like 4 or 5 years of doing this stuff, you're gonna be able to do exactly this. No portion sizes, know what's a carb, fat, and a protein. So I can literally just look off of stuff and know what it is. But I still track on a daily basis to make sure that I'm still hitting my numbers. There are some days where I don't, but I'm okay because I fall exactly where I should be. So rewarding. I freaking love this lifestyle. Yes, those drinks are amazeballs. Sorry, it's like my new word right now. Kimberly, yeah, they have artificial sugar. That's not necessarily a no-no. There are some people that can't digest artificial sweeteners. There's some people that can't digest fiber the right way. So you kind of got to know how your body works. If you don't work well with artificial sweeteners, then don't drink them. That's where I would recommend like the LaCroix. But I'm okay with these. My body doesn't really have any side effects from drinking them. Yes. Carrie, everybody get on the sparkling ice game if you can. If you don't have like an artificial. I know one of my VIP clients has some weird thing with artificial sweeteners. Her body responds a certain way, so she can't drink this kind of stuff. Okay, Nikki, I really like it, but I do have another question. Yep. What if we are in between the ectomorph and mesomorph? Do we just go with the mesomorph? So this is funny because I don't know how you could be between. I can understand it, but mesomorph is super like they got that. The one thing that makes them stand out is the broad shoulders, right? Like I'm a mesomorph. They got those. I completely changed. This is a cool thing too. Hold up, going off topic here. This is the cool thing that I was an ectomorph to begin with. And now I've completely changed my composition to now I'm a mesomorph. If you guys are endomorphs, you can completely change your composition to come down to a mesomorph and vice versa all around. So freaking cool. But if mesomorphs are like hard and they've got the more of the broader shoulders. Okay, so that's the stand all be all. The ectomorphs is more of like the skinny. And if you guys need some help on this, like you can share your pictures inside the Facebook group. And like we'll be there to help you like if you need some clarification. So if you're in between, I would lean more to what you are. Okay? Cindy, I was also into the whatever they're called. Yeah, they're great, but they have carbs in them. So you want to make sure that, if you are drinking them, you're allotting them to your macros. One thing these drinks do is make me so burpy. All right, babes, I'm all caught up on these questions. Again, I'm going to stress this, you guys. If you guys are just joining or you didn't hear me earlier, all the blast off videos Kate has put into the Facebook group. You click on this learning tab right here. It's really hard to do. Guys, click on that learning tab and you can literally track yourself with completing them. You can watch day 1, then hit done, watch day 2, hit done. And at the top, you will track all of your progress until you are complete. Can't stress that you guys get through all of those blast off videos, do the tasks there, even if you guys are veterans to Warrior Babes. And you're like, I can't stress it. Like the mindset portion of this is so freaking valuable. Okay, Brittany, are 5 meals okay, or do you recommend 6? That's totally fine. 5 meals is fine. 6 meals is fine. I have some of my VIP babes who have 7 just because they're nurses. They start and go late. They start their day early and they work late, so it's fine. What's the ideal? 4, 5, or 6-day workouts? It's whatever meets your schedule. Whenever you can get in. They are all perfectly perfect. So it's whatever you can get in. Right. Hi, Melissa. Melissa, too. You're a veteran with WarriorBabe. So if you didn't hear me about the blast offs, you can go to on your phone, click the learning button right there below the WarriorBabe Evolution. Click on that. You can watch all of the blast off, all 14 new videos. Woo! You can watch that and you can track, you can hit them done, track your progress on top. Do it. All right. Natalie, when we recalculate, do we use the same weight as when we started? I started at 104 and now I'm currently down to 100 to what I started at 111 and now I'm currently down to 104. That is So freaking awesome. Yeah, no, Natalie, keep it the same. Keep it the same because I know what your body looks like and I've seen your pictures and you want to keep that protein a little bit higher for you. All right. Nikki, I have broad shoulders, do not have a slim frame. I gain weight easily if I eat the shit food, LOL. I have good muscle in my shoulders and legs, but nothing like the pic. I think I tend to gain weight muscle easily, so I guess I'll just try the mesomorph. Worst case scenario, I'll just switch to ectomorph if I put 30 pounds on. Give it a try, Nikki. Okay, I'm doing the 6-day workouts, but I only do 5 days sometimes, so I'm not doing the hit day. On those weeks, should I do the 5-day workouts instead? I'm doing the 6-day workouts, but I only do 5 days sometimes. So yeah, no. If you're on those weeks, do 5-day workouts. Get all those muscle groups in. Nicole, the new calculator is located in the same exact spot as where the other calculator was. So Macro Mastery, second video, all the links underneath of that video. There's the body type calculator. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. Bobby, totally fine. Like, how dare you? I'm just kidding. Totally fine. This is what they're for. Okay, where does it say which one to do? So there's 3. In that case scenario, if there's 3 and it's not specified, it's usually the neutral regular grip. If it's other grips that I want you to use, then it will be specified. Great, thank you. You're welcome. All right, Gianna, when you are in the gaining phase, do you still take measurements? Yep, 100%. You're gonna learn all of this, Jana. Don't worry, you're getting in the blueprint. Yes, you would increase your numbers, you would increase your macros in the building phase. What serves you at one stage will not serve you in the second. Once you guys start building muscle, you've got to increase those numbers and not fear getting fat. Don't worry, I debunked that totally. All right, hey there. Can we do other options for cardio? Can you explain the reason behind the ones you chose? So what are your other options for cardio? The reason why I chose them and the intervals that I chose them is because it's a steady state, but you're still working your butt off. I've chosen those because they're great in the terms of like treadmill walking on a high incline hits your hamstrings. The Stairmaster hits your legs and your glutes. Cycling hits your legs and your glutes even more. So those are specifically why I chosen them. Natalie, how do I calculate the number of calories I need? That's all inside of the macro calculator. Yes, Melissa. So at the beginning of this was just updated today. You can go into your app. You can go to the calculator. You can find which body type you are. This is new and improved, all updated. When you're inside of the calculator and you don't know what body type you are, there is a specific picture for each. And then at the bottom, you guys can scroll to the left and pick meso, or you can pick endo, okay? There's the endo. And there's a description below it of what each body type is. You can click on the WarriorBabe.helpscout.com on how to figure out how to get to that calculator. If you don't know what body type you are, I break it down picture-wise, so that's also there. Awesome, you're welcome. All right, Natalie. I said this at the beginning of the Q&A today. I'm going to reiterate it over and over again. All of the babes, even if you're new, even if you are a veteran, if you're asking questions that can be answered inside the application, I'm just going to tell you to go to the application so that you can learn it for yourself. How long do we do cardio for? It is inside of your application. If you go to the WarriorBabe workouts, you click on if you're going to do a home workout or a gym workout, you click on the weekly schedule, it tells you exactly how long you're going to do cardio. If you go back and you click on the ground rules, it tells you exactly what kind of cardio you can do. Make sure, all of you babes, that you're going inside the application, you're figuring out if you can find the question out for yourself first, and then if you can't figure out the question, if it's not being answered there, then go to the WarriorBabe.helpscout.com, click on that, go inside there. There's frequently asked questions that all the babes answer. I'm constantly updating it. If it's not answered there, come to the Facebook group and all of the babes are going to help you. If it's a question that's answered, we're just going to tell you to go to that so that you can learn it for yourself. That's why all these tools are there. All right. I'm not going to lie. I love carbs. New Calculate makes me get an extra 30 grams a day and drop my protein bar 30. Do I just jump right up to those grams 30 of carbs, or should that be bad news bears? I would try to jump up just 25 first. I know it's a 5-gram difference, but try and just jump up 25 first, giving your body that little bit of adjustment. And basically, this is really cool, Nikki, what you're doing, and I talk about this inside the blueprint, is that this is technically like the first adjustment that you would make to continue your progress moving forward. So, Nikki, you're dropping 30 grams of protein and you're adding 30 grams of carbs. Essentially, because they're 4 grams per calorie, or 4 grams per 1 calorie, you're weighing them out, right? So you're staying at your same caloric intake, you're just playing around with your macros. So that's super cool. Now, jump up to 25 grams, see what your body does. I bet you if you're meso, you're gonna fucking absorb all of those carbs. But see how that goes first, then tackle in the extra 5. Intervals in treadmill running. So I don't recommend intervals off of the bat. I recommend to get yourself using these cardio intervals, or the segments that I have recommended inside the app is probably like 3.5, max 4, where you're walking on like a high incline, you're just straight up walking. I don't recommend running right now. Running can cause if you're not eating enough and you're just getting started, then you could throw your body all out of whack. So I don't recommend any running right now. Stick to what I have with the cardio and implement it for yourself. How do you know if you're gaining muscle, not fat? Measurements are so key, and yes, in body. So there's 3 different types of I highly recommend one of these measuring devices. You can do fat calibers. I talk about that inside the tools for success. But there are, like, you can jump into a hydro one that's like a water machine and it tests your body fat. InBody is great, and then there's another one, I forget which one it is, but there's 3 different kinds that you can test, and I highly recommend doing that. Cool. Natalie, no worries. Yes, weekly schedule is where the cardio is for the time-wise. Nicole, so my app constantly freezes with a white screen. I would email support@warriorbabe.com. They'll help you with any technical issues. Welcome. Randy, can we do rowing as a cardio? Yes, absolutely. So for rowing, I would recommend, and I don't know what kind of rower type you have or rower machine you have, but you can do like 75 RPMs. You can row to your stomach for 2 minutes. You can row up to your top for 2 minutes, to your, like, your shoulder, roll back down for 2 minutes, like constantly changing it up at 75 RPM. It's a great killer workout, also targets your back. Nikki, yay, thanks so much. I have tried many things and I have never had as much help or progress as I have with you and your program. I appreciate it very much. You guys are so welcome. I'm glad to hear that. Freaking warms my heart. I just want so much success for all you babes. Warrior Babe is always constantly improving. Anything that you guys need or want, always being implemented. Guys, this is going to be a game changer, and I'm so happy that that's making so much progress for you, babes. It's so exciting. Danny, you're so awesome. Thanks so much for your time. Loving this program so far. Mwah! You guys all rock. Love it. Awesome, all cut up. That's another thing too I want to say, babes, is that, and I say this inside the new blast off videos, is get obsessed with taking action. You guys have all of the tools at your fingertips, literally the same exact tools that I have used myself to completely change my body composition, that I've used to help thousands of other babes to completely change their composition. You guys have the tools at your fingertips. The only way that this is going to fail is if you don't implement what I am teaching you. You don't implement what I'm providing you. If you get in your own freaking way, that is the only way that you are going to fail. You have everything at your fingertips, so get obsessed. Get freaking obsessed with taking action. Why I say that, when you're obsessed with taking action, is when the results are going to come. When you're consistent with yourself, results are going to come. Show up for yourself. That higher self, I talk about it in one of the earlier blast off. I think it's like blast off 4 or 3 or 4, where I took it from the rally call that we talked about one week. It's those 2 parallel lines. You guys are here right now, right? This is your comfort zone. This is your current thoughts, which create your current results. And in order to start getting to where the person you are imagining, the person that you want to be, the body that you want to have, you've got to get outside that comfort zone. And there are so many things inside of Warrior Babe. Even these Q&As, I'm going to give you some freaking tough love. And you may not like it. You may get mad at me certain times. You may be like, well, fuck, Nikki. Maybe kind of feel like shit. But you know what? I'm doing it because you need it. You got to get outside the comfort zone. The only way to get here to where you want to be is to change shit up. Start thinking differently. Start doing things differently. You've got it all at your fingertips. Now you just got to freaking do it, whether you like it or not. Okay, end rant. Tinsley, thank you so much for the macro breakdown on alcohol. Homegirl enjoys her wine a few nights a week and willing to adjust for it. Yes, I know, I feel you. I feel you. I love my wine every once in a while too. All right, I never knew how bad I was eating for my body till I wrote down everything I ate. I knew I was meeting calories, but not what my body truly needed. It's just been hard for me to meet my protein and fats. Being Mexican, the carbs are easy. Oh man, the carbs are beautiful in your world. But that's awesome. That's awesome. Like, so freaking proud of you that you're aware now. You're aware of the shit that you were eating and how it wasn't helping you. And you maybe have been meeting those calories, but if you're not meeting the calories with the appropriate carbs, protein, and fats, you're just overeating. You're eating the wrong types of food. So that's so freaking awesome that you are now aware of that. You're making these changes. I honestly can't wait to see your success on this journey too. It's going to be a game changer. You can still have your Mexican carbs, just obviously a little bit lower. And that's something I was doing at the beginning of my journey too. Like, I was just eating really like whatever I wanted to, and I was healthy, right? When I switched over from my candy phase and started eating healthy, but I wasn't eating enough, and I was constantly restricting myself. So it is a game changer once you are aware to all of this kind of stuff. How much weight did you lose when using the new body type macro calculators? Because it depends. If it's like only a couple pounds, I would stick with your original weight. If it's like drastic, then I would stick with that new weight. All right, babes. So I'm all caught up with Q&As. Loved hanging out with you, Candy. Yeah, I know, Heather, man. Your girl over here was obsessed. But now I have these. Game changer. So I'm going to end our Q&A, but again, just stemming off what I just said a couple minutes ago, get obsessed with taking action, babes. You have every single tool at your fingertips. Show up for yourself every single day. Think for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Do what only you see in your mind, whatever is right for that goal that you see, that mental image that I talk about in the blast off videos. Whatever you feel is right in order to get to those goals, take action on. Do it every single day. Other people aren't going to get what you're doing. All that matters is that you get it and you achieve what you want to achieve. Then at the end, when you achieve your goals and results are happening, that's when people are going to come to you and be like, even the ones, trust me, even the ones who said, why the frick are you doing that? They're going to ask you, what are you doing so they can do it? Don't let anybody get in your freaking bubble. Let your bubble be your own bubble and rock your strut. All right. Bye, everyone. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, great rest of your week. Tune in for Saturday's rally call. Not sure what I'm talking about yet, but it's going to be fire, just like it is every single week. Guarantee it's going to be something that comes to me right off the press, and I'm just going to talk about it. But they're always awesome, so make sure you guys tune in for the rally call. Kate will post exactly how to attend that rally call for any of you new babes. She'll post it the day before. Make sure you tune in. All right, guys, you're all welcome. Always updating, always improving. Yes, Cody. Awesome. All right, bye, everyone. Have a great night.